Now let's continue to example number 4 on the back side. If you notice, I have negative exponents. We don't want to work with negative exponents. We want to be able to make them positive. In order to be able to make an exponent positive, we're basically going to switch it. We have x to the negative 3. I'm not going to switch it to the bottom. So whenever I switch a variable to the bottom, the exponent becomes the opposite. And on next time I see you guys, I'll explain why. But for now, let's just go through the process. That's going to become a positive exponent, so x to the third. Now the top, I still have a y and a z. On the bottom, I still have an x squared. The y to the negative 2, it has a negative exponent, so I'm going to switch it to the top, and it's going to become a positive exponent. So y to the second. And I still have my z to the third. So from here, I'm going to simplify the y's. How many y's do I have on top? 3. On the bottom, how many x's? 5. Now for the z's, I have 1 z on top, 3 on the bottom. How many cancel? 1. How many are left over? 2 on the bottom. Z squared. And that's it, an easy process. For letter B, we cannot switch the x to the negative 3 to the bottom because we have to square first. Remember, if the exponent's outside the parenthesis, yes, we must rewrite it twice. So you have negative 3, x to the negative 3, y squared once, negative 3, x to the negative 3, y squared twice. The bottom one will stay the same. The denominator will stay the same. Now, I can start switching things left and right or combining. I'm going to do both of them at once. So negative 3, I'm going to multiply my coefficients. Negative 3 times negative 3 will be positive 9. I'm going to switch my negative exponents to the bottom. So I'm switching 3 x's. And 3 x's, I have a total of 6. So x to the 6 got switched down. Y's, how many y's do I have on top? 4. 2 here and 2 here is a total of 4 y's. On the denominator, I have a 5. I have a negative exponent that will be switched to the top. So I have x to the 7th on top. And on the bottom, I still have a y squared. Just be very careful not to forget any exponents or any variables. We are going to reduce. Nothing we can reduce with the fraction. So let's go start with the x's. How many x's do I have on top? 7. How many x's on the bottom? 6. How many cancels? 6 of them cancel. How many are left over? 1. The y's. How many y's are on top? 4. How many on the bottom? 2. How many cancel? 2. How many are left over? 2. And that's it. Now go ahead and start working on your objective met. Go ahead and pause it. Work on your objective met, and once everybody's done, then we can review it. Go ahead and pause it. Great. Now at this point, all of you guys should have completed your objective. First, for letter A, remember that if there's an exponent outside, you must rewrite it twice. If you don't rewrite it twice, you will not get any credit for your homework. It will be given back to you, and you will only get 10 points. So just take the time to rewrite it. I know it's a little bit of extra work, and some of you guys have learned it in a different way, but I will truly appreciate it if you can rewrite it. I'm going to rewrite it 3 times. 2x to the 5th y squared, 2x to the 5th y squared, 2x to the 5th y squared. I'm going to multiply my coefficients. So 2 times 2 times 2 will be 8. I'm not going to add, I'm just going to count how many x's I have. 5, 10, 15. I'm not going to add, I'm just going to count how many y's I have. 2, 4, 6. And that'll be my final answer. Now for letter B, if you notice, I have an exponent on the denominator outside the parentheses, so that means I have to expand it twice. I cannot switch anything up and down yet. I need to be able to expand it first. The first one stays the same, the numerator on top stays the same. The denominator will be written twice, once, twice, so 4x to the negative 1 y z, 4x to the negative 1 y z. So we have 2x to the third. I'm now going to bring my negative exponents down, so that becomes, say, y squared. Then I'm going to finish the top. I still have a z to the fifth. On the denominator, 4 times 4 will give me 16. How many x's? The negative exponents, so I must switch them to the top. I have 1, and 1 more is a total of 2. My y's, how many y's do I have on the denominator? 1 and 2. 1 is a total of 2. How many z's do I have on the denominator? 1 and 1 is a total of 2. I'm going to simplify. 1 number divides 2, that also divides 16. 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Now let's concentrate on the x's first. 5 x's on top, nothing on the bottom. Y's, I have nothing on top, I just have 2, 4, and yes, this should be a z. So 2 and 2 will be total of 4. And z's, 5 on top, 2 on the bottom. How many cancel? 2 of them. How many are left over? 3. Great. So go and start on your homework. Hopefully you guys understood it well. I'll see you guys back next week. Have a great day and have a great weekend. I miss you all.